We recently acquired a digital audio comm system called Riedel.
It's something that most of us here in the room touch more often than any other piece of gear on site.
It's the backbone of the show. Without it, no one knows what to do.
So everybody here is on comm. Let's talk about how we've done comm in the past.
In the past, older systems like ClearComm, it's typically a 4-channel system, so not a lot of flexibility there. With RTS, it can be 3, 6, or 9. That's a very common RTS format for us. But with the Riedel, you can actually have 1,024 channels of intercom.
1,024 channels.
So we've got a system back there. It's actually 64 channels, and it has the ability to create all sorts of private channels. It also has the ability to take regular audio output. For example, the stage manager, Dan, here today.
Gentlemen, we're running about 4 seconds behind. Can we pick up the pace, please?
And we have the ability to do multiple outputs. You can do voice of God for the whole room. You could do just backstage paging. You could do dressing room paging if you had some talent of some kind. You could go into an IFB with it.
And it's point-to-point conversation with that person if you've built the group that way.
Correct.
So this is the actual control panel?
Yeah, that's a 16-key controller. That you can expand that with additional keys, and there is a second page on this. But you can see here, for example, the stage manager can talk directly to Shane, the EIC, can talk directly to cameras, et cetera. And the only people that hear that conversation are the stage manager, and in this case.
So reducing the clutter on the party line, getting things done a little bit quicker,
Yep.
clearer communication.
Yep.
There are a few other things that the Riedel system can do that's kind of cool.
There's some other remote stuff that we'll show here real quick.
I think we need someone to volunteer here. Step
So
on over to Richard there.
This is a 16-key panel here, which you're more than welcome to come up after this and take a listen. So I'm going to have you talk to Sean. You can press that button right there.
Yep.
Check 1, 2.
So he's talking to Sean on a walkie-talkie.
Fantastic. So now I'm on a walkie walking around the convention center somewhere totally different, and we're having a conversation.
So what's nice about that is you can have your PAs, you can have your TD that maybe needs to go to the loading dock or another room, can leave and go far away, a mile plus away, and you can still reach them on intercom.
Still communicate with them.
And once again, they would be on a private button, and maybe it's only the stage manager talking to them, or maybe only, you could have your video guys on stage doing demo setup, and then it'd be Jason talking directly to a radio to the guy on the stage.
I could see how that would be very helpful for communicating with all the people involved on show site.
The system also has the capacity of using a phone line. Our system is set up for 2 phone lines, so if you're doing a satellite uplink, downlink, and you got a remote studio somewhere, you could actually dial up that studio and add them to the intercom. And once again, you can give that access just to 1 or 2 people.
You can totally dial that in and create it specifically for the people you need it.
So then the overall goal of this system is to reduce chatter, much better quality, so the whole fatigue factor on headset is much less.
Better communication and getting stuff done on show site. Excellent. Richard, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.